guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. So in today's video we're going to be taking the Snowman or Snowball fight by Sweet November stamps, and then I'm also going to be taking the WINTERSCAPE Horizon Line background builder. I highly recommend the Horizon Line range in Sweet November because if you struggle to create any sort of background, then they make things so much easier and simpler once you learn how to figure it out. Like if you look back on like my earlier videos, you'll notice a lot of my backgrounds were either pattern paper, you know, me cutting off an image and into a certain shape like a circle or a square or an oval, so it didn't necessarily matter about the background. But as like the last couple of months, I think it started like in June, where I started like making beach scenes and stuff, where it really all like started to come together for me, and I have seen a big difference in my abilities, so I do recommend giving them a go. So I'm stamping everything in London Fog Memento. So my original idea wasn't to have too much of a stark dark color, so my plan was to originally just stamp like my tree and then the fence in London Fog, and then my snowman and little boy in normal tuxedo black. But I decided against it. I wanted to see what it would look like if I used London Fog for the overall card. So you'll have to let me know down in my comments if you think it looks okay, because somebody said to me that it kind of looks like non-line coloring, which is something I've never really done. I kind of need those colors to be there for me, but I also do need to order the London Fog and Rich Cocoa Memento ink pads in the bigger size. So at the moment I'm using the little dewdrop ones, which I have all of them from the Memento range. So when I first got into crafting, I wasn't gonna be the person that, you know, bought all of these different branded inks like Catherine Pooler, Distress Ink, Distress Oxide, L'Enfant's ink, Concord and Ninth, Simon Hurley, I think there's another one but I can't remember what it is. I think it's Hero Arts Hughes ones. So there are so many different ink brands, and when I first started I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for the cheapest option, which is Memento, Dewdrops, and I'll just buy all of those, and then I have the entire color combinations of what I could need. But I got gifted a Distress Oxide and a Distress ink by a girl called Lana. That was like 2 years ago, and I think, if I remember rightly, she sent me Picked Raspberry in Distress ink and Kitsched Flamingo in Distress Oxide. And I have to say, I totally see the hype, especially with the Distress Oxide. So if you're a person that, you know, struggles to get that easy blend between inks, then Oxides might just be your savior, because they have such a creamy texture to them that it just blends so smoothly. So if you're looking for something that works and is easy to use, then I highly recommend Distress inks. Make sure you go for the Oxides though. Distress inks are mainly something I would reach for if I was using them for stamping, but I have my mementos, so I don't really need those. Also, I now do have the full collection of Distress Oxides. So I found a girl on eBay who sells different colored oxides, and I came very close with her. You know, she supported me, I supported her, and she basically was selling oxides at a different price to all my other sellers. So I asked her if she was willing to do like a certain price range for so many. So I think I started like buying 4 or 5 at one time, just because it worked out cheaper, because she did little deals with me. So in a lot of my videos, when I do use oxides, I tend to link her in my description, unless I, you know, link 7 Hills. But the only time I link for 7 Hills Craft is if I'm using a stamp set that is only available on that site as well. So it kind of like saves time, especially if you're going to order the stamp set, you might as well order the oxide on the same site, because it works out cheaper in postage wise. But yeah, anyways, so you're gonna have to let me know down in my comments what you thought of this, and I'm gonna insert some music. I'm gonna speed it up. I really hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!